Moneybagg Yo has accomplished a lot in his over 10-year rap career. Every year, we are reminded why he is still around and doing better commercially than artists who have had higher career peaks than him. We really forget how relevant Moneybagg Yo is until he gets a bunch of new gold and platinum plaques every other year. I would even say he surpassed his label head Yo Gotti years ago. He founded Bread Gang Entertainment in 2012, yet it didn't pick up real mainstream attention until Moneybagg Yo was nearing his peak in 2020. He has now broken several artists and even has created Loaf Boy Ventures in partnership with 10K Projects. Moneybagg Yo was in a group with Black Youngsta, Finesse 2 Times, Big Homie G, and others in 2014 called Memphis Greatest Underrated. So you'll see why the connections to some of the artists signed and associates make sense. Finesse 2 Times from Memphis, Tennessee has had a long relationship with Moneybagg Yo. As I mentioned earlier, Finesse was previously in a group with Moneybagg Yo in 2014, prior to being released from his first prison sentence in 2016 for aggravated robbery. He dropped Going Straight In November 2016, linked up with Moneybagg Yo again shortly after, and started repping Bread Gang Entertainment. Finesse would take to socials to air out the whole situation with Moneybagg Yo in March 2017. Fast forward to June 2017. Finesse hopped on Instagram to try to squash the beef with Moneybagg Yo, according to Hip Hop Daily. I could not find any other evidence of this. However, if true, it didn't look like Moneybagg Yo was receptive to his reconciliation anyway. Regardless, Finesse would be arrested in July 2017 and then sentenced to 5 years for a federal weapons charge in December 2018. As soon as Finesse was released from prison on July 1st, 2022, he officially signed the Bread Gang in partnership with Mob Ties and Atlantic Records. He released his first single, Get Even, on July 7th, 2022. His second release single was Back End on July 22nd, 2022, which would peak at 86 on the Billboard Hot 100. Back End would be certified gold in May 2023. He continued to release singles consistently leading up to his debut album 90 Days Later on December 2nd, 2022. The album charted at 57 on the Billboard Hot 200. Finesse 2 Times has continued to release singles regularly, and his second album, Art of War, released November 22nd, 2024. Unfortunately, it seems Moneybagg Yo and Finesse 2 Times have split ways again.
Are you still Bread Gang?
No. It just ran its course. Somewhere down the line, I just got the word that it was a rap with it.
Ever since the snitching allegations hit the internet July 2023 and the 1090 Jake video dropping March 2024 to put the icing on the cake, you really hadn't seen him with Moneybagg Yo in a while. Nor has Moneybagg Yo promoted anything Finesse has dropped in over a year. Finesse would do a Power 106 freestyle on November 5th that would throw shots at Moneybagg Yo.
I was behind it all. They screaming federal fed, but ain't been behind them walls.
Yet, every Finesse 2 Times release till this day is still credited under the 3 record labels. Looks like he's definitely still signed, but their relationship mirrors Future and Boston Richey relationship. Future doesn't even acknowledge Boston Richey as his artist due to snitching allegations. Well, it's the truth at this point, but I'm only here for the music. Big 30 from Memphis, Tennessee released his first single, signed to Endless Entertainment and Bread Gangs, on December 23rd, 2019. This is his first single on all streaming platforms. All of Big 30's releases would continue to be credited under the 2 labels moving forward. Big 30 would release Allegations on July 10th, 2020. This will become his biggest song to date and be certified gold on September 21st, 2021. This would be his only plaque as a lead artist. He would secure multiple platinum and gold plaques for his feature contributions as well. 2 songs with Pooh Shiesty, Neighbors and Monday to Sunday, 2 songs with Moneybagg Yo, Go and SRT, and a song with Gucci Mane as well, Shit Crazy. A partnership with Interscope came into the picture sometime before he released his first project, King of Killbranch, would be released September 2nd, 2021. The project would chart at 13 on the Billboard 200, selling around 20K in its full first week. He was a young rising talent. Unfortunately, this would be his peak. Young Dolph would unfortunately pass on November 17th, 2021. Big 30 would post a picture of him and Dolph saying RIP shortly after and face some backlash for doing so. Then he would respond with a video as well.
For all the blogs, all the media, all the fans out there, man, I repeat, I am not CMG. CMG, yo, God and them, they're just the family. I'm not CMG, I'm endless, man. Endless for life, endless bread gang, man.
This may or may not have led to issues that followed between Big 30 and Moneybagg Yo. On January 28th, 2022, an individual who was signed to Moneybagg Yo but never released any music and Big 30's cousin, Big Newski, lost their life. This definitely contributed to their fallout. He continued to release singles in between. His second project, Last Man Standing, was released September 30th, 2022. While this was his last project credited under Bread Gang, he still continued to release music. I saw that Moneybagg Yo had distanced himself from Big 30 and started to heavily promote YTV Fat. Their issues did not become public with each other until January 11th, 2024, when How Could You by Big 30 was leaked to YouTube.
How the fuck you just gon' leave me to die up on my block? How you expect me to climb the same shit as a off? That shit there never work. We done put in several work. About my cousin, I'ma die, fuck around and go federal.
Moneybagg Yo would respond with Airball that leaked to YouTube May 17th, 2024, that not only addresses Big 30, but also Tripstar, who we will cover later.
Street shedded so many tears by Newski Vault. You ain't the only one that took that fucking loss. All that secret smoke got me pissed off. Head told me to chill. I'm like, hell no. Telling one side, trying to save face, putting a cap on it. That shit ain't straight. It be all good when the money flows. Soon as it go, love turn to hate.
Airball would also surface the same day Big 30 would release his Still King album, which I'm sure isn't a coincidence. Big 30 would respond with Moneybagg Ho that would leak to YouTube September 29th, 2024.
I'm used to your rap like you singing off a love card. I figured out why you left me, but why you lying on that track? You got me jewelry off your body and I still paid it back. Then tried to brag on it, boy, what type of CEO is that?
Big 30 remained signed to Endless Entertainment this whole time and has continued to release music. Tripstar from South Memphis, Tennessee, first introduction to many people was his feature on Moneybagg Yo's Gangsta's Pain album on April 23rd, 2021 on the song I Believe You. He would then release his first single signed to Bread Gang Entertainment, Opium, featuring Babyface Ray on May 25th, 2021. Tripstar would continue to release singles and feature on 2 songs from the CMG Gangsta Art compilation album released on July 15th, 2022. He would continue to release singles, yet he was the only individual to not release a project while being signed to Bread Gang. He would release his last song signed to Bread Gang, Too Many, on March 3rd, 2023. Tripstar seemed to be gearing up to release a project summer 2023 that he announced during his On the Radar and No Jumper interviews in May and July of 2023. That tape was never released, and I believe this is where problems started to stem between Tripstar and Moneybagg Yo. I believe Moneybagg Yo was trying to get Tripstar a major label deal or distribution for him to release a project, but it seems nobody was willing to give Tripstar and Bread Gang a good enough deal for this to happen. Fast forward to January 2024, and Tripstar began to promote a project dropping exclusively on live mixtapes. Shortly after, Tripstar went to his Instagram story to share that he received legal paperwork from Bread Gang lawyers saying that he can't drop the mixtape since he was still technically signed to Bread Gang. The mixtape Striking would still be released on live mixtapes on January 28th, 2024. Moneybagg Yo kept quiet and didn't address any problems with Tripstar until Airball was leaked to YouTube on May 17th, 2024.
I ain't heard for nothing, you capping to get out your deal. Page your tail was flat when you lost your whole advance trying to gamble dub. Gave you all the tools and jewels to win, my nigga. What a love. Really, I made you. Created a player, it came with a chain and buzz.
The whole first minute and 20 seconds of the song is about Tripstar. Tripstar has continued to release music, but has dropped more on YouTube than he has on streaming services since January 2024. Big Homie G from Memphis, Tennessee is Moneybagg Yo's cousin that was given a cosign by him early on. As I mentioned earlier, Big Homie G was previously in a group with Moneybagg Yo in 2014 as well, called Memphis Greatest Underrated. G has been a Bread Gang affiliate since 2018. Early on in his music videos in 2018 and 2019, he had been wearing Federal and BGE chains and continues to. He signed to Endless Entertainment in 2019. I'm sure Moneybagg Yo played a part in Big Homie G getting his deal. G has collabed with all of the Bread Gang artists and even has multiple songs with most of them. While Big Homie G hasn't reached the mainstream yet or charted a project on Billboard, he has continued to keep his name steadily rising. Some of his biggest songs to date are Tick, released October 23rd, 2020, and Who Got It released November 14th, 2022. Big Homie G to Bread Gang and Moneybagg Yo is the equivalent of what Tony Yayo is to G Unit and 50 Cent pretty much. IME Casino from Memphis, Tennessee. IME stands for I Must Eat. IME Casino had released only 6 singles and 1 project on streaming services before his connection to Bread Gang came about. This is the same individual that had something to do with Shy Glizzy's chain getting snatched in Memphis in 2015, but returned it to Black Youngster.
Yeah, man, we asked for 50, we let Youngster bring a 10.
On this paperweight ass chain, you know what it is. Cheap ass. Yeah. Look, shoot stay the first 4 days, man. Appreciate it.
Cartel, big.
This may have been the start of an emerging relationship between Casino and Black Youngster that flourished into Casino building a relationship with Moneybagg Yo. IME Casino has far more YouTube releases than official Apple Music and Spotify releases. IME Casino released the video for Fresh Off the Plane on October 23rd, 2022. This is the first video of his to display Bread Gang branding. Him wearing a Bread Gang chain and Bread Gang affiliates appearing in the video as well. Casino followed up that video with several more videos featuring Bread Gang artists. Move Around featuring Big Homie G released on April 1st, 2023. On I featuring Finesse 2 Times released July 12th, 2023. In the M featuring YTV Fat released September 15th, 2023. None of the songs I just mentioned even made it to streaming services. This all accumulated to IME Casino releasing the video to Trapper of the Year featuring Moneybagg Yo on February 7th and was released to streaming services on February 9th. None of his videos after this have had the Bread Gang branding, yet IME Casino has continued to rep Loaf Boys. These lyrics from Moneybagg Yo on that summarize why Casino is a Loaf Boys artist.
Now I get treated like a CEO. Seen no trapper, he came with a bag and Fat Fox getting 30 a show.
However, all of Casino's recent songs have been released with Create Music Group. He just released Different Breed featuring YTV Fat November 22nd. That is on all streaming services, and Moneybagg Yo acknowledges Casino as his artist. YTV Fat from West Memphis, Arkansas released his first single, signed to Bread Gang and 10K Projects, Shot Off Gumbo on March 10th, 2023, featuring Moneybagg Yo and Fat Wizard. This song would later be included on Moneybagg Yo's Hard to Love album, released on June 2nd, 2023. This was only his second release song on streaming services. He released his first 3 music videos to his personal YouTube channel in September and October of 2022. His third music video would release on October 24th, which is the same day he would first be seen publicly with Moneybagg Yo. If y'all remember the Memphis Grizzlies game, where videos of Moneybagg Yo, Finesse 2 Times, and Big 30 spreading money courtside were going viral, Big Homie G, Tripstar, and YTV Fat were all in attendance as well. YTV Fat was the only individual not wearing jewelry that night, but still participated in the money spreading activities. This is the only time, at least publicly, we saw all 6 of them together. His next music video, released on January 13th, 2023, I Told You That, displayed the Bread Gang branding in the video. YTV Fat now had a Bread Gang chain, and Moneybagg Yo is in the music video as well. He has consistently released singles and has dropped 3 full-length projects under Loaf Boys and 10K Projects. His debut mixtape, Who Is Fat, released on August 8th, 2023, a EP, Fox Prelude, on October 23rd, 2023, and another mixtape, Fox Is Only, released on December 15th, 2023, and his debut album, On Zay, released July 5th, 2024, being his first project to chart on the Billboard 200 at the 133rd spot. YTV Fat has been steadily rising and getting bigger with every release. I believe Moneybagg Yo genuinely wanted to have all these artists signed to him and all thriving and collabing together to the point where a compilation label tape could have been released. Unfortunately, this wasn't the case. At the infamous Memphis Grizzlies game, all 6 artists were in attendance: Moneybagg Yo, Finesse 2 Times, Big 30, Big Homie G, Tripstar, and YTV Fat. IME Casino didn't look like he was at the game, but he was at the Bread Gang event earlier that same day. These artists were all signed to Bread Gang and Associates at one point of time, even if short-lived. Big Homie G, YTV Fat, and IME Casino look like the only individuals currently continuing the Bread Gang and Loaf Boys wave.